In this English lesson, I wanted to help you learn the English phrase, feel free. If we say to someone, feel free, we're basically saying, go ahead, or sure, or yes. If my brother said to me, hey, can I use your van tonight? I could respond and say, feel free. I'm basically saying, go ahead, it's no problem if you want to borrow my van. Feel free to borrow my van. We also sometimes start sentences like this. I could bring pizza into the staff room at school. If I brought in a huge pizza and I didn't need to eat all of it myself, I could say, hey, feel free to take a slice of pizza if you want one. So feel free simply means go ahead, or if you want to do something, you can do it, feel free. You can feel free to watch these videos whenever you want. You don't have to ask permission. You can just do it. Hey, the second phrase I wanted to look at today is more of a term than a phrase, but it's free-for-all. When something is a free-for-all, it means that a bunch of people are doing something and there's no rules involved. I'm trying to think of a really good example. If I brought a bag of candy to my classroom, and if I started throwing the candy onto the floor, it would become a free-for-all. That would mean that students would be jumping out of their desks trying to get the candy off of the ground. They would probably push each other out of the way. It would definitely be a free-for-all. So a free-for-all is any situation where there are a number of people and they're just behaving based on what they want to do right away in that moment, instead of according to rules or any kind of guidelines that I would give. So it does happen sometimes. I once had a grandparent visit one of my classrooms and start throwing candy around, and it turned into a free-for-all. Yes, students were jumping out of their desks to get the candy. Anyways, let's review. If you say to someone in English, feel free, you're basically saying, go ahead, or it's fine with me, or yes. The example I gave was if my brother wanted to borrow a vehicle, I would say, hey, feel free. Anytime you need to borrow a vehicle, feel free. Just come and get one. And a free-for-all is any situation where a group of people behaves in a way, basically doing what they want right in the moment, instead of maybe obeying laws or rules. Yeah. Free-for-alls can get a little bit dangerous. I don't recommend throwing candy to large groups of teenagers. They go a little bit crazy. But hey, let's look at a comment from a previous video. This is from Natalia, if I did the translation right. Hi, Natalia. Thanks for the comment. See you on Monday, ? So this is actually a question from Natalia, because in the last video, the one that you watched Wednesday morning, I said see you on Monday. I don't know why. For some reason, I got my days mixed up. And Julia actually responded and says, it seems Friday got the boot this week, which was one of the phrases I taught in that lesson. Alexi says, maybe Bob is right. It's time to stop working and have a nice rest until Monday. Hope my boss will not give me the boot. And then my response was this, oops, my bad. I'm still adjusting to the time change, I guess. There will be a lesson on Friday as well as Monday. So you're actually watching that Friday lesson right now. But yes, we had time change a week and a half ago. So we lost an hour of sleep because we moved our clocks. And it's still affecting me a little bit. I think it always feels like it's not the right time of the day. I know it's been a week and a half. You're watching this video on a Friday, so it's been like almost 2 weeks for me. But I'm still getting my days mixed up and my times mixed up, and I'm waking up at weird times. And it felt really, really early when I did the Friday AM live stream a week ago. It just, I think eventually I will adjust to the new time. I wish we didn't have daylight savings time. I wish we just didn't have it because it's really mixes people up. Maybe someday we'll change it. We'll see. Who knows?